Are you a brain dead moron? Well, good news! Wizards of the Coast just announced a brand new secret lair that you are absolutely going to love.
Magic. I am a wizard! History. I'm an old wizard! The magic historian. My bones hurt.
Greetings! Owners of fine luxury cardboard rectangles, my friends, we are here for a second installment of Secret Lair action today. And honestly, it's given me some Secret Lair whiplash because this is the second video I'm recording. The first one I recorded today was talking excitedly about another Secret Lair that had been announced. It's the concert poster Secret Lair with some really cool artwork and some interesting reprints. So if you haven't watched that video, I encourage you to go and check it out. I'll link it at the end of this video. Now, the reason that I'm feeling Secret Lair whiplash is because I felt like, whoa, that other Secret Lair is amazing. This Secret Lair, however, I think is pretty scammy, mostly in its execution. Conceptually, it's certainly not the worst thing that I've seen, and it's going to make some people happy. So I want to go on record stating very clearly that I don't have a problem with the cards they've included in this Secret Lair. I have a problem with the way they've executed this Secret Lair. And you may be scratching your head a bit and going, wait, what do you mean by that? Well, let's take a look at what the Secret Lair is first, and then I can explain to you the major problem that I have with this Secret Lair, all right? So, the idea behind this Secret Lair is very, very memey, all right? It's meme-tastic. These are what's known as full text lands. Now, this is a joke that's actually been made by a number of Magic fans over the years. If you go and search places like Reddit or Tumblr, you will actually find cards that are very close to this. Not worded exactly the same way, but the concept was created years ago. And it's just a response to like full art land. Somebody saw a full art land and said, I wonder what a full text land would look like. And Wizards of the Coast decided to actually go ahead and make them. And as a concept, I find this concept amusing. So let's go through the wording of one of these insane cards. What we have on the screen here is a basic plains, right? So you see at the top, you've got plains, and then you've got the bar that says basic land plains, and normally there would be artwork situated in there. And we'll get back to that, right? But anyways, the wording on the card is absolutely amazing in how just stretched out and specific it is. So, the text says, this card's name is Plains. Basic is its super type. Land is its card type. And Plains is its subtype. A deck may contain any number of basic land cards with the same name. You may play this card during a main phase of your turn while the stack is empty and you have priority. You may not play this card if it is not your turn or if you do not have any land plays remaining. While on the battlefield, this card is a basic Plains permanent. Because it has the subtype Plains, this permanent has the intrinsic mana ability tap, add 1 white mana. This ability can be activated anytime you have priority or are prompted to pay mana, but only while Plains is on the battlefield. To activate it, pay its cost, tapping it. The tap symbol denotes tapping a permanent by rotating it 90 degrees. And you know what's crazy is I started playing Magic before the tap symbol was actually a thing. They used to use the word tap on cards, then they switched it to a sideways T, and that was replaced with this tap symbol. That happened decades ago. But anyways, it's just crazy to think that I existed. I started playing this game before the tap symbol was a thing. Anyways, the tap symbol denotes tapping a permanent by rotating it 90 degrees. It is then tapped, and it cannot be tapped again until it is untapped. Once the cost is paid, you add 1 white mana, denoted by the little sun symbol, which may then be spent immediately or left unspent for later use. As each phase or step of a turn ends, you lose any remaining unspent mana. And you can see in the background of the text box, there is a plain symbol, and we have one of these for each land type. So here's the blue one, there's the black one, there's the red one, and there's the green one, okay? So we have a cycle of one of each of the basic lands. Now, I want to take a moment to appreciate just how complex Magic the Gathering is and how many of the rules we all just have located up here in our noggins without having to think about it, right? Because everything it says here about basic lands is 100% true. This is all rules data. But normal basic lands just have at the top, for example, this forest would just say forest. There'd be a picture of the artwork, basic land forest, and then a green mana symbol. And that's everything that is on a basic land. They used to have the tap symbol, but they decided to change it to the more clean and simple portal artwork, because portal was the first place where we just got the mana symbol at the bottom of the card. And that works really, really well for basic lands. Can you imagine if all of this rules text, like imagine getting a starter deck, just getting into Magic, some kind of intro product, and the basic lands had all this craziness written onto it. Like Magic is an incredibly complex game, but obviously we don't need all this rules baggage on our land cards. Now, as I said, these are very meme-tastic cards. I very much appreciate them for the meme that they are, okay? So the idea that Wizards of the Coast has created these cards is not the problem. And the fact that people will desire these, because I'll admit, I'd like a set of these. This is silly and fun. That's a cool concept. But where it all falls apart for me and where it gets greedy and feels scammy is when it comes down to the price tag, okay? Because this secret layer is $30 US, $40 US if you want to get the foil version of this, okay? So, how many cards do you get in this secret layer? You get 5. When it comes to the basic lands, you get 1 of each basic land, and that's it. Literally, you just get 5 basic lands in the secret layer. Like, I stopped when I looked at the price, my brain went, wait, what? Like, they're not paying anybody for artwork for these. Artwork is one of the biggest costs associated with creating a Magic card because you have to pay an artist a significant sum of money to get them to create the art. So the cost of the artwork is non-existent. They're not even reusing artwork they already paid for. There is no art. And they want $30 for 1 of each of these basic lands. Now, if you compare that to recent secret layers, we had the Bob Ross secret layer that came out, right? The Bob Ross secret layer was also $30. It was $30, and it came with 10 basic lands. 10! You got 2! You got 2 of every basic land, and on top of that, each card came with Bob Ross artwork on it. So you got artwork that Wizards of the Coast had to pay for that artwork, right? They didn't have to pay anything for the artwork here because there is no artwork. And they're giving you half as many basic lands. Dude, this should be $20 tops for the regular version and $30 for the foil version. You know there are going to be people who want these lands as the lands for the entirety of their deck. And there's no justification for this price tag other than literally Wizards of the Coast thinks they can get away with this. That's what it boils down to. It's just, you know what? Let's do textless meme lands. And maybe somebody even said, hey, should we charge less for this? Which I charge less. I'm deciding whether we're going to charge more than usual for this, right? Like, it's just, this is an emblem of the disregard that Wizards of the Coast has for us as customers in terms of the pricing. There's no excuse for this other than Wizards of the Coast doesn't want to set the precedent for cheaper secret layers, more affordable secret layers. They're not even putting 2 of each land. It, like, literally, I had to go back and read on the website. I'm like, there's got to be something I'm missing, right? Maybe there's some other bonus, but no, it's 1 of each of these lands. They're treating these like they're more special than things like Bob Ross secret layer lands, where you literally get 2 copies of each land with special artwork that's done by Bob Ross. Like, there's no justification for it. It's literal, blatant greed. Now, this to me is the most greedy secret layer they've made out of all of them. Even the ultimate secret layers where they're like, we want you to pay this hefty price tag for fetch lands or whatever. At least it felt like they were delivering something there. It's like, oh, you've got new artwork. Oh, okay, fetch lands are more difficult to acquire. I could see how they justified the price. I'm literally incapable of looking at this and figuring out how they get away with this price tag other than just going, let's see if they're dumb enough to pay this. This is genuinely an insult to the consumer base. And it's frustrating because this is a cool concept. I like these as lands. I think that the idea of taking away the art and having an all text land is a really fun, memey idea. And something, honestly, this feels like a land they could have created in an unset where you look at it and go, this is ridiculous. Basic lands are supposed to be just that. Basic. Instead, they've made this the most complicated thing on the planet, right? This is the most rules text you will ever see on a Magic card. You will never see a card with more rules text, and it's on a basic land, which makes this an amazing joke. But then the price just makes it so aggravating that I can't go, oh, this is amazing. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to buy the Secret Lair, cool. Get it, enjoy yourself. I would like to have it as well. However, the price is just where it becomes an insult. You know what I mean? It's Wizards of the Coast just going, give us your money, dum-dum. You know, that's how it feels to me. Anyhow, I don't really have any more rant left in me for this subject, so I'm going to get going. Link here at the end of the video to my earlier Secret Lair video, or if you just want to have a chuckle, come on over to my other channel and watch my newest comedy video, okay? Thanks for coming by, my friends. See you later.